Hello, everybody. My name's Joe Buckley, and welcome to the Greater Boston Crokinole YouTube channel for this elimination match at the Crokionlympics between the One Cheek Wonders and the Connecticut Crokinole Club. And we are off. These guys are wasting no time whatsoever. Getting in, we have Jim on the left, Brian on the right of the Connecticut Crokinole Club, Ian Shaw, and Eric Mammen of the Greater Boston Crokinole Club. One Cheek Wonders up 2 in the 20s Cup. Great double by Shaw. Let's see what Brian comes back with here. Nice angle in. Tied in the 20s Cup. Eric doesn't go for the bump and run. Hits his open 20 as usual. One Cheek Wonders finished second in the U.S. Open. Excellent team. Jim and Brian of the Connecticut Crokinole Club had a chance to play them at the Wicked Flick tournament. Solid players. Everybody hitting their 20s. And as I say that, Eric comes up just short, just misses the angle in there by Jim. And doesn't get the off. Shooter stays on. Eric sizing it up. And he executes. Interesting look here. Yeah. I don't know if he was trying to maybe angle in there. Just gets the off. Smart play. Shaw keeping it on the outside. Up a 20. Connecticut got to find a way to get back to the middle here to tie up the cup. Hides a bit there. Now both pieces. Sketchy angles here for Eric. Trying to figure out which one to go for.
I mean, even the peel's pretty good for us, right?
Gets it. Decides not to peel. Keeps the shooter on. Gets the off. Jim for the angle. Ooh. Almost double angle in. Would have been quite the shot. Great bid. Right time to take that risk. And Shaw did exactly what he didn't want to do. He just said, I don't want to lose my shooter. And sometimes that happens in Crokinole. The one thing you're worried about is the one thing. Oh, man. Great move by Brian there, trying to get that off angle and a bump and run all in one. Make the simple play here. And Eric does it. Nice backboard by Shaw. Good speed up edit here in between rounds. Keeps the play flowing. So this race to 7, One Cheek Wonders up 2. After that first round, we got Connecticut with hammer. Shaw leads it off. Always good to set the tone, get that done early, get that 20 out of the way. Take a sip of White Claw like nothing happened. Brian hits his, Eric hits his. Jim just rims that. Looks like we have an angle in here for Shaw. Let's see. Oh. And he's visibly disappointed by that one. Nice little touch there. Well done. See if Mammen uses that peg for a little bounce back. Gets the off, keeps his on. 20s are tied. Both these teams, high-level crokinole players.
Let's take it off.
Gets it. Decent little hide between those pegs there. Passing around the White Claws. Love to see it. There you go. Ryan gets the off. Mammen may have an angle in here. Oh. A little too much heat on that one. Loses the shooter. Jim goes long. See if Shaw capitalizes right here on this one, and he does. That's a big shot. Big shot. Ryan not to be outdone, keeping the pressure here. Eric may go for the angle in. Might hide. Goes for the angle. Caught the peg. Can Jim capitalize? He can. Big 20 shot there. Shaw answers. Eric, wow, gets really unlucky with that one. Jeez. Had great pace on it, just didn't want to fall. Tough break. Not going to get too many of those out of Mammen. I hit so many shots, so many high level shots. Getting that out of there. Maybe trying to get the fall through. Didn't quite happen, but Brian gets his little touch angle there. Nicely done. Mammen hits his. These are the important discussions with a team, right? What do we need to get done just to get the win here? Do we just need to get the one off in the 10? Just get the one off in the 15? Let's not overthink this. Make sure you got the plan. Execute it. Well done. Nice little touch 20 there by Brian. Great angle in by Shaw on that one, and he was loving it. And we are tied at 2-2. Race to 7. It's 2026 Crokionlympics. And I believe we have Hammer as the one-cheek wonders as Brian picks things off. Leaves it a little short. And Eric cleans that up. Jim comes up short. See if Shaw can do the same. It's like quite a hanger there, but Brian, no issue. Let's see these guys hit some 20s here. Jim comes up short again. Shaw wanted the angle. Maybe it wasn't quite there. A little too far out. Oh. Almost a little trick shot there. Doesn't get the off. Eric gets that out of the way. They're up at 20 early. Still a lot of crokinole left in this round. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, almost gets that angle. Would have been big. Leaves the backboard for Ian.
I would normally come up the side.
Discussing if it's there or not. And it is. Well done by Shaw to go up 220s. That's a big shot. Right there. Jim's probably got to go for the fall through here. Ooh. Catches the peg. Obviously not what you want at that point in the round, but not much you can do. Shaw uses his own. Now with a 4-1 lead in the 20s Cup. Awfully tough to come back from Connecticut. It's important in these rounds. Once you are down, you know the round is pretty much lost. You still want to stay focused. You still want to get those shots in. You still want to get the practice where you can. You might get a similar look later in the next round, so you want to be ready. Mammen just got to get the off here, and he does with authority. That button goes across the room. A little help, thanks. I think that was Jeremy Tracy in the back with that help. Another button flying off. Buttons are everywhere right now. Shaw comes up short, but doesn't matter. Mammen with the nice angle in on that one. Shaw with the backboard. Well done. 4-2 One Cheek Wonders. And they will lead things off as Connecticut Crokinole will have the hammer. Mammen hits his 20. Jim answers. Shaw gonna make it all the way around here. Come on, Brian. And he does. Well done. Eric keeps it going. Love to see this. This is high-level crokinole, guys. Oh, Jim. It's okay, Jim. I've been there. I would have blown it on the first time around. I never would have kept it going. Elects to roll away. Nicely executed. Eric is impressed with that shot. Well done by Ian. They're taking their time here, figuring out some strategy. Staying on the outside up at 20. They're against the hammer, so they're going to make him make a move. Tries to get that angle in from there. Good bid by Jim. May try to catch a peg and a bounce back here. Not sure. Nope, just gets the off. And stays. Ryan creeping it closer to the middle. This is where you're trying to maybe stay out of it. Let's see if he tries to roll away. Oh, goes aggressive. Almost gets it in there. Mammen, obviously, very, very capable player. Oh, man, Jim comes with that bounce back shot. Uses the peg very nicely. Ties it in the 20s cup. Shaw answers. That's a big shot by Shaw to come back and answer that. To keep the lead in the 20s cup. Excellent job. Mammen executes. Jim, oh, great bid. Really doing what he can to keep his team in this round. Just misses that. Ryan trying to get that fall through, get it closer to the middle here. He's doing what he can. Down in front. Eric gets the off. Got that one camera angle. Sometimes we're going to get some, get a little interference. Jim, let's see if he can get it back. Oh. Maybe a backboard. Looks like it might be for Shaw. Let's see what he does. He nails it, man. That's the round. I mean, that's a big shot there. Brian shoots his last one, gets the practice in. This was the shot of the round, a little bounce back. He likes it. And Shaw hits his backboard. And they are now up 6-2 in this race to 7. Uphill climb for Connecticut Crokinole Club, but their game. They can definitely keep this going. More than capable. Shaw doesn't get the backboard, leaves one for Brian here. And Brian gets it. Be the first in the 20s Cup. Eric does not get that. Just, man. Those are the ones that you just, every time you see something like that, you're like, how did that not fall? That was all over it. See what Jim is double? Clears the whole board. He was going, I think, for a double with the backboard there. Clears everything. Shaw takes advantage. Brian comes up short here. See what Eric does with this. Goes up Hogan's. Oh, that doesn't fall. Great bid there. There's Jim again, using that post, man. He likes that shot. Shaw doesn't get his open 20 there. Connecticut up 1 in the Cup. Don't know if he was going for the hole there or was trying to roll away. But either way, that's not a bad spot right now. One Chic Wonders do have the hammer. This is one strategy so important. Jim weighing the options here. Definitely trying to figure out the best double opportunity. You want to try to get it. Got to try to get 2 off in this scenario. So just talking about doubling and hitting the peg for a bounce back. Looks like he likes the shot out on the 5. And he nails it. That's what you got to do. Well done. Almost got the fall through 20 off of that double, which would have been something else, but still, just to get the 2, you need it. Shaw thinking about maybe angling in here. He says there's enough space. Let's see. And he gets the off. Maybe looking for another double opportunity. He doesn't want to catch the peg there. Let's see what Brian elects to do. It's the point where you're looking at this, you're thinking, do I want to have too much chaos in the middle? You know, don't want something unlucky to happen here. And he goes the safe route, gets the off, keeps his shooter on. Smart play. This many shots left in the round. You don't need to take a chance right now, especially up a 20. Mammen loses his shooter. Gets the off, loses his shooter. Jim gets his off, and now, yeah, he's looking for a fall through. Clears the board. See if Brian can put this away. And he does. That's a big shot. If he doesn't hit that, then it gets interesting. But as soon as he hits that, now we got a bit of a 20s race here. Oh! Nope, stays. Valid shot. Valid shot. You know what? Not a bad shot. Up a 20. Shaw's got to figure out a way to get that in the middle. Can't quite get it. No, that was a lot to ask of himself to get that there. Ryan doesn't. Pulls back. Ryan's thinking about ditching this shot. So Eric does not have an angle in. Jim agrees, and he ditches it. Great play. I mean, don't even give him the opportunity at that point. I mean, if there's a player at that tournament that can make that shot, it would be Eric. So don't even give him a chance. He'd still have to come up with something here. Almost does. I mean, almost catches that peg and rolls it back, but great crokinole there. Great shot by Jim. Another good double. Almost gets that fall through. That would have been quite shot. 6-4, One Cheek Wonders with the lead. It's race to 7. And Shaw sets the tone early, gets that 20. Just goes through. Still a valid shot. Now you're up at 20. All you need is a tie for the win. So I would expect them to play a little more defensively here and get the win, but see what Eric goes with here. Just gets the off. Well played. See if Jim can angle this in. There might be some room there. Rolls away. Plays on the outside. This is where they want it. Maybe he'll feel. No, I think he's trying to get back to the middle there. Wasn't a fan of his shot. I expect Eric to hide a little bit from Jim, make his life a little miserable here, as is the goal in Crokinole most of the time. And he does it perfectly. You got to come all the way across. Has the angle. Maybe he gets a mistake out of Jim. And he does. That is. And there's the shot by Shaw. So that's a straight complimentary Crokinole right there. You know, make Jim come across. If he misses, it's an even bigger chance to get that 20 and put it away. And Shaw hits it. Really good teamwork there. Eric again rolls away, playing good defense here. They're up 2 20s. And Jim and Brian are up against it right now. They need to figure out some kind of way to get this to the middle. He gets it. Maybe a chance for a double off here. Can't see with Brian's noggin in the way, but what are we going to do here? We only got the one camera angle. He gets the one off there. Maybe he was trying to angle in. Eric gets up against that post. I don't know how you get both off in this scenario. The valid shot. I probably wanted to get the off there, but tough scenario here. He keeps it. Keeps it in the middle, gets the off. Maybe a double here for Brian. No, tries to get in the middle, trying to get that 20. Really up against it here. Buttons are spread out. Down 2. Need quite the shot to pull this off, and some kind of mistake. Can't get it, but, you know, what's he supposed to do? You have to go for something there. Shaw hits his 20. Yeah. And this round is all but over. One Cheek Wonders take it. And that will do it. They shake hands. A great round. Well done to both clubs. Thanks for watching. Greater Boston Crokinole.